Can you comply with my request?
Where's your water department?
Ma'am, you're totally wrong. This would become a legal matter if you choose to go this route.
Should I go over FOIA law with you?
No, I don't need to do that.
Show me the statue.
Sir?
Can you show me the statue?
Sir.
Who are you? Wait,
What do you mean, who am I?
who are you with?
What do you mean?
I have the right to record, ma'am. I have permission here with me. I'll be waiting for the statue. Thank you.
I'll be waiting for the book, sir.
Ma'am, this is going to turn out a legal matter.
Okay, sir.
This is going to become a legal matter.
Today's video takes us on a ride through the streets of Chicago with Slim Shady Shade Ghanem. You better buckle up because he doesn't know how to drive. He only rides camels. He doesn't know how to drive a car. But at any rate, he's going to file a lawsuit on trolls, interlopers, and defalcators. Oh, sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy, GoatBoy!
It is your favorite auditor, Audit Them, the one who encourages you to audit them. We are stepping into phase 2. Phase 2 now. A complete S-storm. Complete S-storm has emerged upon the people from miscreants and defalcators. It's unbelievable. It's disturbing. We're taking a different step, different approach. We're now going to announce phase 2. We're going to be talking about phase 2. Phase 2, let me tell you guys what phase 2 is. Phase 2 is going to allow me to raise my right hand, basically. Phase 2, yeah. Phase 2 is going to emerge. Here's what we're going to be doing now. I'm going to be running the beta test on my channel first. For every defalcator or miscreant, government defalcator or government miscreant. Now, here's phase 2. Let's start talking about it. Here's what phase 2 is. What we're going to start doing now is we're going to be running a beta test on my channel. And here's what I mean by that. I'm not talking about Auditor Shield app beta testing yet. I'm talking about a different beta test. Phase 2, this is what phase 2 is. Phase 2 is going to allow me to put my right hand up and swear, right? Here's phase 2. And I mentioned this in the past, but now I'm going to get on it. Phase 2, obviously, when I go to a government agency, I like to go confirm if these employees, guys, please hit the thumb up. I like to confirm if these employees are doing 2 things.
He's been talking about phase 2 for about 8 minutes. Yeah, I had to cut out a lot of that dead air. What the hell? When are you going to tell us about phase 2? How much longer is it going to take you to get it out of your mouth, boy?
Respecting their oath of office with no objection to members of the public exercising their right. There's one. And another thing is I like to confirm if these government bodies are actually complying with their own laws, right? Okay, beautiful. Since I do that in the method that I do that in is I have objective documentation, objective proof, meaning I record with my cell phone. Great, we established I record with my cell phone. Now that I do record with my cell phone, this gives me the ability to have a receipt for my encounter, a receipt for my transaction, right? Right, beautiful. With that being said, now that I do have these encounters on camera, means I have a picture of the employee who I deem is committing an official misconduct on top of a disorderly conduct, on top of a felony concealing public records. And it's a picture of this government employee doing it in 2 fashions. They are their intention is to obstruct justice, and they're recklessly obstructing justice. So that being said, here's phase 2. I'm going to put an image of the employee on my community post. The image is going to say the name of the employee, which is public record. It's going to say the name of the government agency that they work for, and it's going to have their job description and what's required of them, and it's going to have a description of how they responded to this inquiry, right?
Take note that GoatBoy is going to dox this public employee because he believes they are public records. But as soon as somebody posts something about GoatBoy, which is a public record, he loses his bloody mind and wants to file privacy strikes, copyright strikes, anything to take that information down. If you look up the definition of hypocrite, you should see this lad's picture next to the definition of the word. Yeah, because he's a full-blown hypocrite.
And what charges they may be charged with if the district attorney chooses to hold these defalcators accountable. What I'm going to do with that is, sure, yeah, the beta testing is going to be a picture of the employee along with their whether they complied or failed to comply. So we're going to have two types of employees. We're going to have pictures of honorable employee staff. Let's say, for example, let's say Monty, an employee by the name of Monty, who's a FOIA officer for the city of Wooddale. Or he's a FOIA officer, I forgot the name of the city. Let's say the lady Maria that works at Wooddale, Illinois. Maria is going to have her picture online along with a compliment saying that how she handled herself on that day when I went looking for public records and how she performed her mandatory duty. We respect that employee. We encourage other staff members to use her example as a leadership model, leadership role. On the other hand, we're going to have a picture of, for example, someone like, let's say, for example, someone like Christopher Lynch, the attorney from Pace. We're going to have his picture up. We're going to have a clear description of how he violated the law on that date and time, which public agency he works for, if he's still in office or not. He offered no apology. Did he comply with this law later? Yes or no? It's going to have a synopsis of each and every employee. Sure. All of this information is found in my videos. But sometimes my video is an hour long and some people don't have the time, nor do they want to watch that.
You got that right, sweetheart. This video right here is an hour long, and I'm going to have to chop it up because my viewers don't want to sit there for a damn hour and listen to your nonsense. I don't even want to listen to it. Think about me, GoatBoy. I have to sit here day after day and listen to your rhetoric. Well, rhetoric isn't the right word either. Probably bullshit would be a better word.
But we have to have a newspaper or a website or a catalog identifying each and every single government employee that's either compliant with the law or failed to comply with the law. So how I'm going to start that off, like I said, the beta testing will be posts on my community post section. Once I post up about 5 or 10, which I have over 100, over 300, over 500, we'll start off with 5 or 10. We'll backtrack a little and we'll discuss some that I haven't released yet. In the end, the goal is to have a website or a newspaper or magazine that's going to have each and every single public government employee that I came in contact with, whether these are honorable people or whether these people need to be replaced, and or information sent over to the district attorney to hold these miscreants accountable. So in this case, You're going to be flickering through the website or through the newspaper, seeing employee after employee after employee failing to comply with the law, failing intentionally and recklessly. They are giving us their intent. They don't care. I don't know if that's what I'm going to call the newspaper. I don't know. It might just be called some government miscreants and defalcator. Right? It might be called there's a right and there's a wrong. It might be called, are you folks robots or human beings? It might be called do better or do the right thing.
Yeah, do the right thing, people, because GoatBoy needs $25 to pay the taxes on that goat farm he lost. He's trying to get that goat farm back for his mama. Yeah, I bet she's just so disappointed in her little boy. Her little bouncing baby boy. He's the baby of the family.
But I would like it. I would love it if other auditors do something similar. You know, the other auditors really they're not checking on Section 4 compliance. Most and of all auditors, they're just checking if their constitutional rights are being respected or not. Which I still think we still need to know which government employees are honoring their oath by respecting our citizens' right. So let's say, for example, Auditor John Doe. He should do the same thing. He should do the same exact thing. But beyond that, I'm not just creating a booklet. I'm not just creating a newspaper or a magazine or a website or posts on my YouTube channel. I'm going to start raising my hand up, my right hand up. And I'm going to get these notices and get these encounters well documented, stamped and notarized by state official. Each and every single defalcator and or compliant or non-compliant employee will be listed into the booklet. Each and every single. Right now, if I wanted to, in the next 2 hours when I'm in my office, I would release 10 separate images of government employees with 4 paragraphs on their conduct, saying that each and every single one of these 10 employees are honorable people and they're upholding the public trust, and this is the type of employees we need in office.
Now what did this FOIA fool clown just say? When he's sitting in his office, what office is that? The one above your daddy's car repair business that you sleep in at night with no shower? Is that the office you're talking about? Or were you referring to the backyard where the goat pen is? Which office are you referring to?
This is the type of employees. I could give you 15 employees right now. Police chief over there in Berkeley. Police chief over there in so. I give you 15 employees right now, image by image, post by post, of what a great leadership role that these government employees are setting. On the side of that, I give you 50 employees who broke the public trust, committed a crime, and it's not doing any time or nothing. It's just like that got swept under the rug. No. This is no longer just about here videos being on the channel, videos. No, we have to have a dedicated issue, dedicated magazine, booklet, paper, however you want it, on the website.com, defalcatorsmiscreants.com, whatever it is. And beyond that, like I said, I'm going to stamp notarize on each and every spindle. This is an honorable police chief. This is an honorable city clerk. This is an honorable director. This is a non-compliant police chief. This is a non-compliant deputy clerk. This is a non-compliant treasurer. This is just the beginning. These publications. Oh yeah, Ballroom. Christina Lynch will definitely be there. Her actions will not go swept under the rug. There will be an update on that paragraph. Did she offer an apology? No. Did they promise to display all the records? Yes. And I got that video. I still haven't released it. Were they in the wrong? Yes. Did they bite their own word? Yes. Did they break the public trust? Yes. Which department do they work for? So and so.
Did you know that GoatBoy's in the process of writing a book? Yeah, it's called For You for Dummies. Yeah, all you have to do is spend $25 a month and you'll learn how you can rip off people too. You can start your own channel and charge people $25 a month. How to grift on social media. Oh, what a lovely thought that is.
And again, let me let you guys know this much. We first need a catalog. We first need an index. This is what this is going to be. An index. With this index, it's going to allow us, the people, to speak about these folks fully and freely. It's going to allow the people to continuously monitor these defalcators throughout the entire course of their career, as long as they work for our honorable government. If they don't no longer work for the government, fine. That's up to them. They're done and over with. As long as they defalcate, they cause harm and they violate the law, we're going to put that on record. We're going to have that on a paper. That's going to be notarized by a state official, true in fact. And it's going to allow each and every person to look at these miscreants and have an opportunity to continuously to monitor this government to ensure it is being conducted in the public interest. Whatever ended up happening with that employee that did such and such? Well, let's open up our journal here. Let's open up our newspaper. Let's go to that page. Oh, it seems like there's just notice of this employee defalcating or this employee non-compliant. So we don't see any update. We have to follow up now as a citizen. Okay. I'm telling you guys, this is what I should have been doing. I should have been doing this. But it's okay. It's okay because there's a time for everything. Now is the time to begin on this journal or whatever you call it, website, newspaper, magazine.
So GoatBoy wants to be a publisher. I think he should name his magazine Play Goat and have pictures of nude goats in there. What do you good people think?
Beyond that, a lot of these employees have been contacted by online trolls or defalcators. This journal is going to allow us to open these cases back up. This journal is going to allow us to open these cases back up. There's no statute of limitation for a defalcator or a miscreant. If any one of these non-compliant, quasi-criminal government employees who perform the way they performed on video, if they are still working for the government, now we're going to open up a new inquiry as well. If we want to, there's, like I said, there's no statute of limitation. We might want to go into, hey, let me tell you guys this much. I got upset and I started telling my followers that, hey, we got to start suing these people. I just mentioned that I wanted to sue these defalcators, and I also mentioned that I wanted to start a GoFundMe so we could rack up $650 to begin our first suit. Before I even got a chance to create a GoFundMe, which I never ever created a GoFundMe ever, nor did I ever request any money from anybody. Before I got a chance to create a GoFundMe, the very next day when I was at a protest downtown with Joe Cool, somebody sent me $650. So I think my Venmo or a Cash App or something located on my channel. And they said, this is for the people. Now let me give you an update on that. I received $650 from one guy to sue a bad actor, government agency.
Yeah, we all know that was the tribe that gave you that $650. That's GoatBoy's best buddy. Yeah, well, you know what kind of buddies they are. Yeah, well, let your mind wander. You'll figure it out. It starts with the word B. Something like butt buddies.
Well, let me tell you this much. That $650 has been used. Because I got two suits. I'm plaintiff in two suits against two separate entities currently being litigated as a propria persona litigant. And what is this going to be unraveling? Not only it's going to be I was gonna say who it is and all that, but let me secure the bag first before I start bragging, right? I said, you know what? In the long run, these folks would know that I'm serious. I'm not playing any games. But with these two suits, look what's going down the pike. These bad actors are in it for long. What I'm saying here is we're going to intertwine two types of defalcators. We're going to hold the government official accountable for violating the public trust, and we're going to gain access to these harmful trolls that get involved too. I'm going to be putting a deuces take 'em on these people. Not only am I going to be putting in a deuces take 'em on government bad actors, but on these internet trolls as well, who are getting involved in somebody else's business. So we're gonna have the courts issue subpoenas, basically, deuces take 'em to these bad actor, government actors, and these trolls as well. These trolls think they're anonymous.
Well, folks, I have to leave it there because this video is over an hour long and we've only gone through about 25 minutes here. I'm starting to fall asleep over here, man. This guy puts me to sleep with his defalcators and interlopers and Satan. Oh, well, he'll talk about Satan in the second half. But not to worry, I'll bring that to you ASAP. In the meantime, if you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe, because the world is filled with stupid people, and they all migrate here to the YouTube platform to showcase their hidden talents, whatever the hell those might be. And Dr. Day is more than happy to edit those videos and bring them to you so you can have a laugh for the day. No doubt about that. Please check out my other channels, including Dr. Dave, Debunker of Frauditors and Subsets. Oh, there's plenty of stupid people over there to point and laugh at. And if you need more stupidity, there's my main channel, which has over 6,000 video uploads for your viewing pleasures all day and night. These frauditors just need to find a damn job, but they're too stupid because they have no education or job skills. That's why they're frauditors. Cheers to that, sweetheart.
An ordinances book. Yep, that's correct.
Come again?
Is there any reason why these officers are here?
I got permission.
Sir, you cannot film in here.
Because the information you're providing is unlawful.
I don't want you
You can't film it.
Call the sheriff. I have permission.
You can't-
I
no,
don't
you
want
don't
you to
have
film. Don't
permission,
get close to
and
me.
that's all.
You want to go that route?
What is the reason for calling the officers here? I want to know what your job title is to see if you're able to assist.
Who are you?
Who am I? Who's the one who called the officers in the first place? Because this may become a legal suit now.
This is transparency.
I'm conducting an audit.
While I wait for the clerk to show me the statute about freedom of information, I need to do an inspection on the town, city, zoning and ordinances book.
I have permission.
I have permission. I have permission to film here, sir. Ma'am, please ask your superior before disrespecting somebody of the public. Where's the water department for this town?
Don't yell. I'm talking to you softly. Why are you yelling at me?
Sir, please stop recording me.
Okay, I need to do an
Please,
inspection.
I understand that. Please stop recording me right now. You do not have my permission to record me.
Okay, is your facility open to the public?
Not currently.
Not currently, okay.
Okay, can you comply with my request?
Where's your water department?
Ma'am, you're totally wrong. This will
Sir?
become a legal matter if you choose
Sir?
to go this route.
Should I go over FOIA law with you?
No, I don't need to see that.
Show me the statue.
Sir?
Can you show me the statue?
Sir,
Who are you with?
What do you mean, who am I?
Who are you with?
What do you mean?
I have the right to record, ma'am. I have permission here with me. I'll be waiting for the statue. Thank you.
I'll be waiting for the book, sir.
Ma'am, this is going to turn out a legal matter.
Okay, sir,
This is
we're
going to
done.
become a legal matter. Please comply.
Pass, I got a pass. Along with an inspection on the zoning and ordinances book.
I'm going to be conducting some business here. I'm going to be recording it.
Ma'am, it's up to you, ma'am. And there may be a suit in the court of law for non-compliance. What do you mean who I'm with, ma'am?
I don't know what you want.
I don't know why you're giving me a hard time or a bad
don't know.
attitude. In order to do an inspection on a book readily available. Hi, ma'am. What's your first name?
How can I help you, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Can you tell me what's your first name?
Who are you?
The budget book, ma'am. I need to
I
do
don't have, if you want to have a seat, I'll ask.
Sure, that's fine.
Sure.
Ma'am, I have permission to film.
I have permission. I have permission here. Well, you see, the thing is, my good man,
Anyhow, compliance is the key, folks.
where does it state that?
Ma'am, I need stamped copies of these FOIA here.
Can I help you?
Yeah, sure, possibly.
I'm acting as press, ma'am. First Amendment.
I also have permission here with me.
Okay, ma'am, you also have to abide by 2635.101 basic obligations of public service. Sir, I'm abiding by the statutes. It does not require a name in order to obtain record. Okay, well, you're talking unlawful. You're talking incorrect. That is not true what you just stated. Come again? Very rude. I'm not rude. It all shows on camera. You're the one who's rude. Well, anyhow,
No one really cares.
no one really cares. An inspection, if I wanted to take digital photocopies.
no, you cannot.
Absolutely, I
No,
can,
you
ma'am.
cannot.
Please comply with the law. Are you refusing service? Just tell me you're refusing service. Hand me over your business card and you will be hearing from my lawyer. If you go ahead and record, that means you're creating a public record and you cannot delete that off your personal phone. Your personal phone becomes a public record.
That's fine. I'll record it.
Okay, well, sir, there's options to conduct business in person. You can't refer everybody to online. I'm not going to refuse my identification. However, I have not committed any crime. You cannot articulate that I have broken the law. Here's what I will tell you. Ma'am, there's no expectation of privacy in public.
You could just call me sir.
I'd like to file a police report of non-compliance about a employee that works here. Sir, I don't answer any questions.
You don't respect me. Why would
So therefore, I'm not obligated to provide any identification in this matter.
you talk about my wife? What does my wife have to do with anything?
No, I'm not providing an address, ma'am. I'm doing a general inspection.
What does my wife? Why put up a picture and say that's my wife of a goat?
Not in my uniform, however, I do have my clipboard with me. That is not lawful what you told me.
We're gonna have a ball at your cemetery. We're gonna bring you a rose, okay? We're gonna bring you a rose and we're gonna say you were dishonorable. He's attached to the affidavit too. He's part of the enterprise. You drew first blood. Just like you do with all these auditors, you draw first blood. In the next 3 days, I'm gonna have a criminal enterprise community section, and it's gonna be real well detailed. I got an attorney that's helping me draft it up and write it up. Scumbag, you're just a plain scumbag, man. You want to say why I'm upset and stuff. We're gonna prove that you are breaking U.S. code. If I really wanted to be petty, I would take you to court.